Hello everyone, welcome to the NL All Ability Music Sessions. My name's Martin, and through the next series of videos we're going to be looking and playing along with different genres of music. But before we do, let's get warmed up. So to get warmed up, we're going to take our hands, going to have them right out in front of us, and we're just going to put them back, and we're just going to slightly tap our head. Just slightly tap it. And then we're going to come down to our shoulders. Keep tapping. And then come down to our legs. Fantastic. Keep going. And if we can, to our knees. And if we can again, all the way right down to the bottom. Right down to the toes if we can. Right down. Fantastic. And we're going to come back up the way, so back to our knees. Fantastic. We're going to just give our arms a quick shake off. Okay, and we're going to have our hands out. And we're going to wiggle the fingers. Just wiggling them right in front of us. Fantastic. And then we're going to just place them lightly on top of the drum. In your instance, you can have any household object. And we're just going to lightly tap. And if we think it's like raindrops. And go really, really quiet. So it's really, really spitting down with rain. And then getting a little bit heavier. And we'll move that around. And then back to being quiet. Fantastic, everyone. Now we're going to try it one more time. We're going to go back up with our hands out. And this time we're going to flap them in front of us. And now, after 4, we're going to hit the top of the drum or household object you have. And we're going to make as much noise as we can and call it thunder. Are we ready? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that going. And stop. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. We're just going to finish our warm-up. We're going to place our hands on top of the drum, and we're just going to move them around. And remember, you can just move them around any object that you have there. And stop. Let's give our arms a good shake off. Give our legs a good shake off as well. And let's get started. For this week, we're going to be looking at pop music. But first, we're going to look at our drum rudiments again. This week, we're sticking with singles, but we're moving it to our feet. So we're going to have right, left, right, left. Try that at home with me. Right, left, right, left. Keep that going. And we're going to try that again. We're going to do the feet 2 times round, and then we're going to have our hands on our knees 2 times round. It'll be like this. And then to our knees. So we're going to continue that through, okay, and we're going to use that a little bit later on. For our next song, we're going to have the top of the drum, and then we're going to hit the top and the side of the drum. Okay, when we're ready, let's get the music started. That was awesome, everyone. Well done. For what we're going to move on to next is we're going to move on to our drum rhythm. Now, for this week, we're going to be having the drum rhythm that goes along with pepperoni pizza. So the pepperoni parts is 4 hits, and we're going to play them on the top of the drum. And the pizza part is going to be 2 hits on the side. So it'll be pepperoni pizza. And it will sound like this. And again. And we're going to play that 2 times round. Try playing along with me after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try that again. We're going to play it loud, and then we're going to bring it down and play it a little bit quieter. Fantastic, well done. We're going to use that in our next track. So for this track, we're going to use that pepperoni pizza rhythm. We're going to have 4 hits on the bucket. And then we're going to have the pizza part along the pots and pans. So it'll be like this in the chorus. For everything else in the song, we're just going to hit on the top of the bucket. When we're ready, let's get the track on. Well done, everyone. That was awesome. Excellent work, everyone. That was really, really well done and fantastic for staying in time with the music. We're going to finish off our session by doing our cool down. Okay, so just copy the actions. So we're going to stretch right out in front of us and back in. And stretch out back in front of us. And give our hands a good shake off. Well done. And we're going to have our hands up, palms facing out the way. Place them on top of the object or drum. We're just going to move our hands across. It should be nice and flat. And if you remember back to the warm-up, we did raindrops. We're going to start with raindrops, wiggling those fingers on top. Fantastic. And back to flat hands on the top, and we're just rubbing them along the top. And we're going to give our hands a good shake off. And we're just going to take a nice big deep breath. And out. And in again. And out. Well done for today. That was excellent work, everyone. If you haven't done so already, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.